And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this 4-5-1, as you would expect, it's a very compact back four. A midfield five with a mixture of qualities and a front player who will threaten the space in behind the opposition. It looks a good team to me.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Flanagan. Promising pass. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. And a throw-in forthcoming. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Mooney. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Farron Brawson. Credit to them for winning it back. And finding their flow. Could be dangerous. And credit due, a good intervention. Good progress there. A good vision there. And you need your defender to take charge. Excellent vision. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. The rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that this may be his last season, that he's considering hanging up his boots.
Well, if it is true, he'll be a big miss to everybody. He's been such a great player for them, but I'm always pleased to see a player retire before their powers start to wane. At the moment, he's still having a big impact on this team.
Well, showing good defensive judgment. Feeding it through. Good looking move. Oh, he's got to it!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
And he's fired over the corner. James Gibbons. And it's with Curtis. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well read to win possession back. Good wing play. And a useful cross. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Ronan Curtis. The attack looks promising, but the danger averted for now. The referee intervening. And passing it well. Succeeded in winning it back. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. McLaughlin. Now with ball. Ronan Curtis. Louis Apere. Super pass. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. It's got the opener here with 34 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Real chance. What an astonishing few minutes. From seemingly out of it, it's all square again. Can you believe it?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. This looks promising out wide. Losing possession. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Now, goal news to bring you from one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers. They're the first on the score sheet here with 41 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Kelly Rudder-Kampanzu. Attacking with vigour. And he read it well, intercepting it. And Scott to attack. The delivery. And too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. And a foul there. So the referee blows his whistle for half-time. A tense contest so far, Stuart. What have you made of the visitors? Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Effective pressure. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Crawley Town. It's now 1-0 with 46 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Can they stop it going in? In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Dominic Ball. And back now with Pereira. Tom Flanagan. Demetriou. Now with Gibbons. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Mpanzu. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Shrewsbury Town, and he's got his technique all
Oh no, what a chance this is! Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Just cutting off the supply. Dominic Ball. And support available. Makes his way in field. But they took care of the situation defensively. Illegally stopping the attack. And was always likely to see yellow.
Yeah, right decision. That was a poor tackle.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Stacey. Disappointing pass.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
It's with Sinclair. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I think they've changed the way they're playing here. Rather than trying to dictate the pace of the game, they're going to sit deep, they're going to stay compact and focus on their defending. However, when they win back possession, they're going to look to break as quickly as possible.
Now breaking at pace, potential danger. This could square the game. That is tackling of the highest order. And Walton now. O'Brien. Opportunity it is. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Gibbons.
Well, they're showing a completely different approach to this game here. Rather than playing with a low defensive block, they're now going to press the ball as soon as they can. But they'll need to do it as a team and do it well.
Gibbons. And taking it away. "15 minutes left for play." Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, Tranmere Rovers were awarded the penalty. I think the goalkeeper did his homework with this one because he dived the right way. The scoreline remains 2-1 with 77 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Is this the equaliser? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Substitution time it is here. He's driven in the corner. And the attack fizzling out. And Pereira here. Now with a Perry. Superb looking pass. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And snuffing out the danger.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
And possibilities in the centre. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. They've pulled one back with 86 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. And nothing comes of that attack. Now the counter-attack looks on. Threads it nicely. Can he finish? How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again at 3-all. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. It's with Sinclair. Good tackle taken away. That's a high-quality pass. Possible chance. And rattling the post. And that is that. Full-time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. What did you make of the visitors' performance?
I think you have to say it's a point game, don't you? Far from the easiest game, but they kept fighting until the very end, believing that they would get another chance, and it's probably the fair result in the end.